Hey there, welcome to Tarot with Kat. I'm Kat. I'm here every Monday morning doing weekly tarot readings for all the fire and earth signs, and every Wednesday morning for all the air and water signs. So welcome to my channel. This is going to be the weekly reading for Taurus for the week of December 15th through the 22nd. Welcome, welcome. If you haven't done it yet, smash that subscribe button. It's totally free. If you want to turn on notifications, get notified about your next reading. But my first 500 subscribers are going to get their membership totally free. So do smash that subscribe button. All right, Taurus. So really quick planetarily, because that is the energies that really affect these spreads, particularly these, well, all the spreads. So we need to talk about it for just a second, but Mars is entering Capricorn today, December 15th, or on whenever you're watching this. Mars enters Capricorn December 15th, sharpening ambition, grounding fiery impulses into disciplined action. So this week is going to be about turning vision into structure and passion into progress. For earth signs, such as yourself, Taurus, stability meets drive with Mars in Capricorn. Your steady nature becomes the foundation for long-term achievement for you this week. So now let's see what the tarot has to say. This is the weekly reading for Taurus for the week of December 15th through the 22nd. All right, using the Centennial Smith-Waite deck, link in the description below the video. Oh, you might also want to check out my big deck video. It's quite funny. All right, Taurus, you are coming up this week, Taurus, as, well, there you are, the Magician. I love it. Ah, beautiful. First major arcana. True, just spark of the divine. Love it. All right, so you're coming up as a Magician. You're being crossed as your challenge obstacle awareness by a Knight of Pentacles. In your subconscious tool shed, you've got this 5 of Cups. Stepping out of the immediate past, you've got a 3 of Cups. In your crown, you've got this 9 of Swords. Stepping into the immediate future, an Ace of Pentacles. You and your environment this week, Taurus, the moon. Your environment around you, Ace, another Ace, Ace of Wands. Hopes and fears sector for you, the World. Gorgeous. Final potential outcome. All these cups, 7 of Cups. What a cool spread. Love it. Okay, gonna pull one more card from my Arcanum. I did before this, prior to the video, very special shuffling of these decks, turning stacks upside down, because we're gonna read this one, whether it's upright or reversed, as it comes up. Great deck for learning reversals if you're a beginning tarot reader. Put it right there. We'll leave that hidden toward the end. That'll be further clarification for us, Taurus. All right. Let's put a little piece of florid on there for now. Okie doke. So you are coming up as the Magician. What a gorgeous card. First major arcana. It's the spark. It's when that spark comes from heaven to earth, and that first inspiration. What's important to note in the Magician card, you've got all the tools at your disposal. He's a 1, so you got all these 1s. You got Ace, Ace, Ace. So it's the beginning. It's the very beginning. It's the seed. It's the seed. So you're coming up as the seed this week, but you got all the tools at your disposal. Cups, Pentacles, you know, they're all there. It's happiness, it's joy, because you're excited to feel this. You feel inspired, okay? You're being crossed, challenge, obstacle, or awareness. I think it's just your awareness. I don't even feel like it's that much of a challenge. It's the Knight of Pentacles, so you want to make forward progress with your health, wealth, finance sector, and you want to do it like the Knight of Pentacles is very stable, he does things in a very deliberate. He's very deliberate. He's planted. He's the slowest of all the knights. All the knights are about forward progress, but the Knight of Pentacles is the most cautious, the most planted, the least rushing in. So you're being crossed by that Knight of Pentacles, wanting to make that forward progress, but also wanting to be really careful and cautious and structured. So down here in your subconscious, you're coming off, you have a 5. Okay, 5s are off balance, off putting, not good subconscious thing that you're bringing with you. We got to kind of work to slough that off if we are bringing it with us, because it's the 5 of Cups is all about crying over spill. It's focusing on, it's being pessimistic. And this comes from our childhood. It comes from being raised with this mentality of scarcity and loss, and so this is focusing on the things that we've lost that are behind us, and not noticing the things, the 2 full cups that are right behind us, but crying over what's in front of us, literally crying over spilt milk. This card reminds you that it's water under the bridge, literally a river flowing under a bridge behind him. You're bringing that feeling that it's a negative feeling of focusing on your losses. So whenever that shows up, and especially if this is if this is down here in your subconscious tool shed, here's what I recommend. Gratitude lists and forgivenesses at the end of have a journal. keep it bright by your bed. At night when you go to bed and you have all this stuff from the day that has ticked you off, whatever, just write it down and then put, I forgive. Write down your list of grievances, spill them out, and then put, I forgive. And then reread it and just go to bed. Whether you try your best to feel the forgiveness, that's what you really want, is the feeling, the frequency. And then in the morning, get up and do a gratitude list. Oh, thank you for another day. Thank you for this warm bed. Thank you for, my kids. And just by putting that out there in the universe, that helps with this feeling, this 5. That helps balance this back out. But that's an energy we have to deal with if it's down in our subconscious tool shed. So just be aware of it, that you're bringing some of that with you. In your immediate past, you're coming out of this 3 of Cups, this gathering, social networking, celebrate. It makes sense during the holiday season. We have Thanksgiving. We're getting together with all kinds of people. We have work holiday parties, friend holiday parties, and get-togethers and stuff like that. That's what this is. It's also social networking. Yeah. So I feel like you've been doing a lot of that in the recent past. You and your crown. This is what's going on here. It's what also something to be conscious of, because it can be very much related to what's down here. This 5 of Cups could be some of these swords that are happening in your head. This is the 9 of Swords. It's one of the darkest cards in our tarot deck. It's about anxiety. It's about thoughts. It's all your mind. It's all these thoughts driving you nuts and driving you crazy. You can't sleep. It's sleepless nights. It's the card of anxiety. It's the end of a cycle, because if it's a 9, but because it's the end of a cycle, all of this stuff is on your mind. Also, all these things you've had to say goodbye, all the spilt cups are on your mind. Totally makes sense. Here's your subconscious, what you're coming out of, and here's your crown. It leads to this in the crown, anxiety. These sleepless nights and anxiety. So the tip that I gave for your 5 of Cups, same tip for the swords. Put all those swords on paper in a journal before you go to bed that are running through your mind. Write, I forgive. Repeat it, that you forgive those things. Wake up in the morning, write a gratitude list. Do brief meditation. It helps so much. Okay? So yeah, take care of that, Magician, because you are stepping into some cool stuff, all these aces, and so you're stepping into an Ace of Pentacles, some beautiful new opportunity, idea but it's, again, brand new, just a seed, you're the Magician. Here's this seed of an idea that's may potentially be really awesome. You and your environment are feeling the moon. So you may be, this is paths unknown. This is another major arcana. Paths unknown, maybe not, again, related to the swords. You have a lot of options and you're not sure which options to go to now. And what do I do? What's the right thing? Maybe you're being offered a job change and you don't know if you want that job change. Maybe you want to, I don't know. Something like that. Trust your intuition, lots of water, Make sure you're trusting your heart and your intuition. Your environment around you is giving you an Ace of Wands. Again, some passionate new endeavor or something. Wands are passion and action, and also may involve some higher learning whenever this thing is. I don't know if you're thinking of going back and getting a higher degree in your field or something along those lines. Could be. But definitely the beginnings of something new and beautiful. And I love this frequency for you because your hopes is the world, but it's a hope. Okay. So another favorite quote of mine, hope is not a strategy. Great book. If you've never read it, if you've ever been in sales, I was for a hot second when I was an educational consultant, but hope is not a strategy. It's in your hopes and fears section. We want to make it a reality, I think, is this world card. Last final major arcana, 21st. The fool has reached the pinnacle, reached the end, and he has the world at his feet. It's beautiful. It's not the end. You start again back at 0 on a new journey, but that's what you're hoping for. But it's never going to move out of your hopes and fears sector when you've got this stuff going on in your subconscious tool shed and your crown. Okay, 5 is no. We cannot focus on losses too much. Give them the proper goodbye. Write it down, burn it, whatever you need to do. And also with this going on in the crown, this is what's creating our reality right now. So it's not creating this. It's anxiety. So yeah, so that definitely has to be addressed. A potential final outcome is a 7 of Cups. Beautiful options, all these gorgeous options. But it's a 7. You got to press forward, and you're going to have to make some choices. And it may be that you're confused. This may be part of this in your head because you're doing something new and you're being recognized and stuff. But now you're being offered like a lot of different things you could choose from, and it's like driving you nuts because you don't want to make the wrong decision. That's your potential final outcome. So again, you know what my advice is about the journal by the bed and the forgivenesses and gratitude lists and meditation and guided meditations. There's wonderful apps and wonderful ones out on YouTube. What could our clarification card be? More about this potential analysis paralysis, more about the anxiety, more about this situation here. Let's find out. Okay, so it is a reversal. Oh, you got the moon reversed. So you've got the moon down here. You're feeling the moon and you've got the moon reversed. And it's, now I'm going to put my glasses on so I don't misread it. It's beautiful. I love it. So the moon reversed means a revealing, an epiphany. So there's going to be a revealing or an epiphany for you. I think if you do what I'm talking about and you do that, you're going to have things revealed to you. It means disclosure. Secrets, suppressed feelings, or hidden patterns are now rising to the surface and becoming clear with the moon reversed. I love it. So there you go. That's my bit of advice for you, Taurus. Have a beautiful week. I love it. If you've been here this long, please hit that thumbs up. It really helps my channel a lot. I hope you come back next week. Smash that subscribe button. Get a free membership. And we'll see you next week, Taurus.